Welcome, writers. This is your fourth lesson on realistic fiction. Today, we're going to talk about how serious writers get serious about spelling. So, these are some words that I've been seeing in some of the writing coming from first grade: surprised, crawl, beautiful, splashing, gigantic, and frightening. Today we're going to talk about using sparkly words, these great words that I just showed you. Some of the words that we've been seeing in the writing: amazing, incredible, and wonderful. Today I want to teach you that writers often choose special and fancy words to bring sparkle to their stories. These daring writers remember and use all they know about spelling as they write. So we have some different strategies and ways that we use to spell words. As you are writing, I know there are lots of sparkle words you want to include in your writing, words you have never written before. So I wanted to remind you of the strategies we have used to help us spell. You have seen many of these charts before. They are hanging in our classrooms back at school. And these are some ways that we've talked about throughout the year to spell words. Say it, slide it, hear it, write it. So if I'm trying to say cat, I'm going to say it, cat. Slide it, cat. Hear it, cat. And then I'm going to write it. Or I use my snap words or my word wall words. They're broken down by alphabetical order. You can see A, B, C, D. Or we listen for the little words inside. So if I'm trying to spell this word winter, I hear W, in, and I know that in is one of my sight words that I know how to spell. And so I'm using that smaller word that's inside of this larger word, and I'm listening for the parts that I know. I can also use words that I already know. I know art. It's on our chart for our specials. It's also on our schedules, and we also know how to spell art from all of our times going to visit Mr. Trott. So if I know how to spell art, I know how to spell smart. It is another part of the bigger word. Or my last strategy that we talked about when we were doing our other writing strategies, we can spell it part by part. So if I'm trying to spell crocodile, I'm going to go part by part. Croc, croc-o, crocod, crocodile. And I'm going part by part. You can see the new parts are in purple. But a new spelling strategy that I want to teach you about today is listen for the syllables. So here we are listening for the syllables. Well, then we are going to write the sounds. And we are going to always make certain that we use a vowel because we know that in each part we need a vowel. And our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So let's try it together. So if I have the word exploring, here I'm going to go ahead and write that word for us right now. So when we are listening for the syllables, exploring. Let's go ahead and do it together. Exploring. Try it again. Exploring. How many syllables did you count? I have 3. Exploring. So if I write the sound for that first syllable, X, oh, I hear X, but I know that I need to use a vowel. So, X, who makes that? A, E, I, A, or X, I know it needs a vowel, so I'm going to do EX. The next syllable is explore. Lore, or, and I hear an R. But again, now this syllable doesn't have a vowel. I need to go back and make certain I include a vowel. And I know that here I have my R controlled and there's that bossy R. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to make certain, I'm going to try and see if this works, an O-R. Let's go ahead and check back through. Explore. That might work. Let's try the rest of the word. So my first syllable was X, second syllable was plore, and my third syllable was ing. I know ing. I immediately know it is I-N-G, and I have my vowel right there. So I listened for the syllables, exploring, and I wrote the sounds as I went through, each time checking to make certain that I have a vowel. So here are some of your strategies all put together. Make certain when you are using those sparkle words, you are using one of these spelling strategies. Say it, slide it, hear it, write it. Use snap words or your sight word wall words, or you're listening for the little words inside. Using words that you already know, writing it part by part, or our newest one, you are listening for the syllable, writing the sounds, and using a vowel. So you can use one of these strategies when you are writing sparkly words or words that are really daring. You're trying to include really new words that bring a lot of sparkle and excitement and fanciness to your great writing. Can't wait to see what you come up with.